Namaskar to everyone. I am posting this video as a reply to those people who are trying to spread some globals against Sriman ChinnaJeeyar Swamiji. They are commenting that whatever he praised about the CM of Andhra Pradesh is not correct. Here you should understand that he doesn't have any political interest on anyone. As a head of the state, he has to invite him for his religious function, and he was kind enough to accept that one. He graced the occasion. So when you invite someone, when someone comes to your home, what will you do? Will you criticize them, or will you try to find out something good in them? That's what he did. There is no partiality towards someone or not. I know these postings are made by the opposition parties, but here you should understand that there is no political interest involved in this. And along with that, there are so many other comments, like Swamiji has never done anything for the society. You go and see how many tribal schools he is running, how many schools he is running for the blind people, and how many people are studying in those schools. Look at the social service that he has done at the time of calamities. How many houses he built, how many people he rescued. It is not just he is sitting somewhere and he is giving orders. He himself is involved in all these activities. And the second comment was there was no Shudra, no SC candidate in that whole Samaroh and all this. If you go and look there, you will find out how many of his disciples are there and how many of them belong to SC and how many of them belong to any that Shudra community or any other community. If you look at him, very recently in the Krishna Pushkara's time, there was a Sariganga Snanam along with all the SC people he had. So I am just quoting only one or two incidents which happened very recently so that at least you can recollect them. But there are very huge number of activities are there which he is doing for the benefit of the society in general. And then the comment was that it was just a real estate stunt. Maybe the person who is mainly funding for this activity can be a person from a real estate. But whatever money he earned through the real estate, he is spending for a good cause. He is not using any other people's money. Whatever he earned, that only he is spending here. So why to comment on him? I am not at all understanding these things. And there is another comment, there was no, Shaiva, no Addabottu people were there and all these things. Go and see how many Shaivas are there, how many Advaitis are there who are doing the Veda Parayanam there in that Samaroh. Not only that, people belonging to various sects, like Saivism, like Shakteyam, like Ganapathyam, like Varhaspathyam, so many things. Around 500 sadhus from various sects of Sanatana Dharma came over there. And how can you just comment like that? You know, Swamiji gives one highest award called Gopalopayanam in the name of his guru Gopalacharya. If you look at the people who have received that Gopalopayan, more than 50 to 60% of the people who belong to other sects of the same Sanatana Dharma. We can understand if some Christian or some Muslim, someone comments, but the same people in the Hindu community itself, if you people are commenting just because of some political motto, that's not at all correct. Swami never crosses his limits. He is very matured person. Look at other Swamijis, how they are behaving and all this. He won't hug, he won't kiss, he won't do any such things. If you look at his behavior while receiving various dignitaries, you will understand the difference, how he maintains that one. So with folded hands, it is my request. I am not hiding my identity like you people. If you have any doubts on what Swamiji is doing, come out and ask us. We will tell you if you don't know. And it is going to be one landmark for Hyderabad. And it is going to be one very attractive tourist spot. And it is going to give so much income to the people of that area. So much development is going to happen there. So do understand. When Bhagavad Ramanujacharya started Melkottai, that is Tirunarayanpuram in Mysore, it was completely forest. Today you go and see how Melkottai is there. The same thing will happen to this place as well. So please restrict your comments to your political mottos and don't try to pull Swamiji for all these things. It is not at all correct. If you have any doubts, if you want to criticize what I did, I am going to give you my mail ID. You can just mail me. If you have any doubts on what Swamiji is doing, oh, he is doing this thing, that thing and all this, if you are thinking so bad about him, and if you really want to know, or if you, whatever the type of sarcastic comments you people passed, we can give the answer in the same manner, but our samskar don't allow to do such things. That is what we learned from Swamiji, like that. So please note down if you want, man. ramesh.rlv@gmail.com. This is what my identity. I don't need to talk about my profession, this thing, that thing, and all these things. That is very irrelevant here. Jai Shriman Narayan.